This next fight's going to be great. DeJesus and Rodrigues, both Canadians. DeJesus coming off that really weird draw last fight, right? And against Nathaniel Grubham, and I really think he's going to try to prove something. Last time he came in and fought Nathaniel, he's a little bit more loose, kind of playing around with it. I think he's going to be determined during this fight.
Yeah, I'd say he's playing around a little bit too much.
Well, and sometimes when you're at that skill level, it's fun and you want to have fun, but you've got to establish your game plan and your path to victory before you have that fun.
Exactly. You cannot have your dessert before you eat your main course.
Oh, I had no idea. For this walkout song, but the rest of them been on point.
This makes me want to punch you in the face.
Everything makes you want to punch me in the face.
But it's got that beat.
It does.
Want to punch your glasses right off your face. I'm not even drunk.
Right here.
You can't close his eyes anymore, though.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? We did learn, though, this weekend that Jay is actually more blind than I am, and I'm working out of one full eye between the two of them.
Yeah, I'm blinder than Ben.
Ain't that some shit?
Who would have thought?
Yeah. You tell me to open my eyes all the time. I can see better than you can.
What?
Here we go. Rodrigues, DeJesus, USMCA bantamweight title on the line.
Oh, there we go. This is a guy that really made a fan out of me his last time out, and what could be our fight of the year if Kaler and Locklear didn't exist.
Yes.
I agree, and like Jay and I were saying, we really expect him to take this fight a little bit more seriously in the fact that he's not gonna. I don't see him fooling around as much.
I think it could be a. It could be more of
a focused effort.
Yeah, more to try to finish it.
You know, coming from AST MMA, Z Lau's camp. You know, again, when you're in these camps with these guys and girls that are competing and winning, it's like an energy and it's like momentum.
It's an energy, and there's got to be that thing in the back of my mind, or their mind saying, I can't let, I'm a part of a team. It's not, you know what I mean?
And these guys are doing it. I know I can too.
Exactly.
You know, you're not a lone wolf.
We're not in this ship together. You know what I mean? It's like.
Well, and that's what a lot of the folks at home might not understand. Even though it's a one-on-one fight, you're carrying all your experiences from your training camp, all your training partners, everyone that helped you is bringing a little bit of themselves in that cage with you as an extension.
Yep. All the pieces to the table.
It's very often overlooked, though, because so many people think it's just a one-to-one fight.
Yep.
It has so much more to do with everything else outside of the ring.
You're only as good as your training partners. Like when you see guys that don't have a camp or a training partner, you can pick that out just like that. Back in the old days, you could do shit like that. You cannot do that stuff now.
Not be successful anyway.
No, not at all.
And to your point, Jay, I've said for a long time, if you're the best guy in your gym, that is a problem.
Well, and if you are the best guy in your gym, you're traveling to other gyms. You know what I mean? So you're still training your gym, but you're traveling to these other gyms to gain those experiences.
Up to Mike Falvo.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our first championship fight of the evening. It is for the USMTA Bantamweight Championship. This championship fight is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. It is sanctioned by the United States Muay Thai Association Executive Director Ed Kinner is in attendance this evening. The judges for our championship fight are Mr. Jonathan Bernard, Robek Sisa, and Chris Polinsky. The fight doctor at cage side for our championship bout is Dr. Michael Sheridan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in last night at 135.6 pounds. Representing JKS Martial Arts out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Scott Rodrigues. And his opponent standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in last night at 135 pounds even. Representing AST Mixed Martial Arts out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Diego DeJesus.
So I do believe the winner of this
And
fight.
the man in charge of the action for this championship fight, Mr. Nels Larson.
You believe?
I believe the winner of this fight actually will be fighting Ryan Hickey for the bantamweight title. This is not only a championship fight for the USMTA bantamweight title, but a #1 contender fight of sorts as well.
And that does not surprise me in the least.
Absolutely love it. Can't wait to see Ryan Hickey back in here.
Kind of got shorted on that opportunity this time. No fault of Ryan. Shout out to Ryan Hickey and the friends and family of his watching back home. We miss you, my friend.
Big
All
Nels
right.
bringing the heat. He's amped.
How could you not be seeing this fight here in front of us?
Nice inside leg
Nice,
kick.
yeah. And if you notice,
Nice outside
DeJesus is not showboating at all. Last time
Yeah.
he came right out playing. This time he's,
You got 2 inside leg kicks overall already.
but he's ready to cut the cage off, land some punches.
This kid can hold a hard pace for all 9 minutes, too.
And if you notice, Rodrigues definitely being kick heavy. DeJesus looking to land those heavy punches.
Right.
And that the question is really going to be is, can Rodrigues beat up that leg before DeJesus starts landing those hands?
Right. Oh. He's landed a couple solid ones so far.
Wow. Yep. You're not going to take too many of
And
those.
for the audience, if you've never been leg kicked,
I'll
there's-
leg kick
there-
you. Come on up.
Exactly. At 20%.
Yep.
That would turn
He-
my leg into 3 separate pieces.
He is beating up that lead leg. And he's using a lot of different kicks to the lead leg, too. He's not relying on one. He's using the front leg, the rear leg.
Scott. Oh! Bounced his head off the canvas there. Oh!
Nice up kick.
That
Watch
up
the up
kick
kick.
landed hard.
DeJesus looks at Nels Larson as there's no kicks to the face. But in the heat of the moment, it's tough, and that's a danger that you take when you're coming over your opponent.
I thought up kicks were. You said there was no up kicks allowed? I thought there was.
nice.
We
Oh,
saw
wait,
it with.
no,
that
yeah.
was-
No, you're right.
Okay.
There is. No knees to the face.
You confused me there for
Yeah,
a minute.
no, I had a
Doesn't
brain
Wow,
take
fart.
look
long.
at that
Well,
transition.
DeJesus looked at him like, hey, he's not supposed to do that. I had a brain
Look,
fart.
look
Oh,
at that beautiful transition.
Be careful there. He's using that bottom part of the fence there to reach up.
His height.
He's doing
Pounding
it.
away.
You know, that's underrated. When somebody's grabbing your legs, trying to take you down, punching them in the face is really a benefit. A lot of people don't think about that.
And we
taking
saw
his
it
back.
work for Jorge Masvidal against Colby
Oh, wow,
Covington
he-
in the first 2 rounds when he was using the elbows to defend the takedown. He had success.
DeJesus going to pop out on top here. Rodrigues looking for that left arm.
And what can he do with that?
He wants to looking to
Looking
pop it out for a Kimura.
Yep,
Looks it.
Kimura lock.
Which he's
And
really not in a
sometimes you
good
just use it to
position.
roll
He's
your
gonna
opponent just like he
over.
did.
Right here, yeah.
Yep.
About to knock our camera over in front of us.
He can actually transition into a
Looking for an armbar. Nah, pulled it out. Nice
Yep.
job. You know, again, one
Diego.
thing I like about DeJesus is he goes right to punching in those grappling exchanges.
Yeah, he's not wasting any time. He does not look to have any lulls or any moments of relaxation. He
10
just
seconds
goes-
left, coming up. Well, you know, it's easy once you get into those grappling exchanges to kind of forget about punching. You know, as soon as he has the opportunity, he's starting to land those knuckles. I mean, I got to give this round to DeJesus.
Yeah.
He
He
controlled.
dropped him, yeah.
He controlled. He had the upper hand on the ground. You know, the aggression he had. I mean, I really got to give it to him.
that was a nice slip straight right that dropped him basically at the same time.
And we look here at the gold on the line, the USMTA Bantamweight Championship of the world. Got visited real quick by Devin Olin here at the commentary booth.
Diego already up off the stool. I love this young man. He's got energy for days.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I talked to him, and
I get tired just watching him.
I've already had 3 heart attacks
You had? You all right?
just watching this.
You okay?
I'm having a heart attack, You ought to know by now.
All right, Big Nails bringing him to the center of the cage.
Tell them to watch their fingers.
Oh, back of the head. Yeah. Tell them what back of the head is. And to those folks at home that don't know what back of the head is, you want to think about like a mohawk running from the top of the head down all the way to the back of the spine. As long as it's on either side of the mohawk, it's legal.
Yep. Unless you're a 1FC ref. And
they say anything behind the ears, correct? Is that what the definition is there? The boundary per se?
Nice.
DeJesus says bring it.
Yeah, he ate it like it was lunch.
But again, you know, he's starting to eat a lot of kicks, and how long is it going to be before that starts to take away his movement?
Yeah, look at the inside of his leg right there.
That's what I mean. We're only 30 seconds into the second round. He's still got 5.5 minutes.
Yeah.
So I applaud his heavy hands and his wanting to throw those hands, but, you know, it'd be a good idea to check some kicks, change it up a little bit.
What is going on with the back of the right leg of DeJesus? You see that on the knee there?
I think that's a training something.
Yeah,
it was there at the start of the fight.
Yeah, no, that's old. There we go. The inside of that leg is red.
Beat red.
Oh, yeah.
It's all on that thigh, too. Maybe if he started switching to calf kicks, he could really immobilize DeJesus. Opinion on that, Will?
I prefer to go below the knee, but a lot of guys aren't comfortable kicking there because it's pretty much shin to shin.
Beautiful takedown attempt there. Grabs him down, looking for a mat return.
But again, Rodrigues very aware.
Very aware.
Yes, he made sure not to grab the cage.
The fighters have been getting really good at that.
He's trained, watch the back of the head. He's yelling at him again. You know, and that's a quick way to have a pause in the action, get a point taken away, potentially lose.
Or if you're Hamdi Abdel-Wahab, it's a quick way to lose a title opportunity.
This is true.
Because he got DQ'd.
Wow, nice job. Looking for that arm. DeJesus very aware, got it out. Looking for that arm lock again.
This kid fights like he's going to die in here if he doesn't win. It's insane.
That's something I love it. He's got energy for days. Rodrigues trying to come out underneath.
Power of a small city.
The quote-unquote Colby Covington patented second lung.
Oh, nice uppercut. To the
nice
knee.
Combo.
Oh! Wow!
Set him down.
Right dropped him.
One punch and down.
And he's split wide open. Look at the left shoulder
Ref
there.
may stop this. Ref may stop this.
Here we go. It is almost over. The nose is busted up. Nels Larson.
He's got the arm.
He's defending. He's defending. So right now, the ref's going to let this go. As long as the opponent can intelligently defend themselves, utilizing techniques.
Which he was rocked there for a second.
He is, but now he's recovered and he's doing well.
As a ref of 1,000,001 fights, Will, what do you look for in those fight-ending sequences to stop the fight?
You let the athlete know, defend yourself, advance your position, listen to me, and if they don't react and they don't intelligently defend, it's over.
And if they got that far away, look in their eye.
Yeah. Well, then they're not going to react to you anyway.
No.
DeJesus.
What is going on? I've never seen this before.
That looks like a special tab on Pornhub.
All right. And for the Cage Wars only fans.
Going for a nice back take.
Good job by Rodrigues here. Nice job.
Recovered pretty well there.
Now, DeJesus complaining about back of the head. It's kind of going both ways here, so I don't think either one can really complain.
Right.
Wow, the amount of blood that just got shed on this mat. I think we're going to need a little bit more than just a rag to wipe that up.
That makes me happy.
Doctor's going, what?
What? Blood and leg kicks. Third and final round. Beautiful Cage Wars girl bringing the round 3 card as well as the USMCA belt. USMCA officials trying to clean up the Exxon Valdez blood spill in the cage. Rodrigues very composed in his corner. You can see his coach is talking to him. He's been here before, you can tell. 3-1, DeJesus 4-0-1. Both these guys have a lot of talent.
Right. So, do we have this 2 up for DeJesus because of the knockdowns, or where are you guys scoring this right now?
Yeah, it's 2.
I would give it 2 rounds to DeJesus, but I wouldn't be surprised if a ref gave one of those rounds to Rodrigues.
Could go either way. Makes us glad we're at our table and not one of those judges' tables.
Nels warning both athletes.
Oh, the doc coming in to look at that cut.
Which is an interesting call by Nels. So I'm wondering what he may see right now that we didn't see.
I know that if this fight gets stopped because of this cut, I'm probably not going to make any friends in the crowd when I explain to them these guys have work on Monday.
If I'm going to give you any advice, don't get the crowd to turn on you.
We all got to die someday, I guess, huh?
He's good.
He looked good to me to begin with.
I'll tell you what, if they turn on me, I'll pull the John Jones, hide under the cage.
No, you're going to pull the John Jones, you're going to hit somebody with a car.
Cocaine,
Maybe
pills,
beat a woman.
leave my bowl in the car as I run from the scene.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
He left his bowl and Coke in the car when he hit that pregnant lady in Albuquerque. Classic John Jones for you, folks.
Who?
Exactly.
All right, here we go. Both these guys still game and ready.
Still look fresh.
They do. These guys are both in great shape. They are the consummate mixed martial artists.
What's the old adage? These guys are gamers.
Yep. Good level
Nice
change.
level change.
Looking to suck the legs in.
Back take.
DeJesus trying to get to the cage. You know, for the folks at home that don't know, that gives you an anchor point. It gives you a position to create leverage.
All your weight's in one spot to be able to pull off.
DeJesus very calm. You know, a lot of times when people get into this position, they get frazzled. He's extremely calm right now. He's fighting the hands,
And that's
fighting
the
the
one
body
thing
lock.
with Diego. He's one of the most calm fighters you see in any situation, or just in life in general.
And now here we go, Rodrigues pulling
Right
that
back
left
to the
leg
back.
out. Watching
To
DeJesus'
the back
left
again.
hand. Oh, good job. But again, awareness on DeJesus' part.
He's going to ride his, all the weight on the shoulders, drive his head down.
Can't really see what's going on.
He's going to
here.
transition to the hooks. Nope. I thought he'd go the opposite way. Why did he go
Good.
that way?
Good job by DeJesus, pushing him against the cage, keeping pressure on, and delivering some punishment. You know, I'm a firm believer in make him pay.
Nell's keeping a close eye on all the action here.
This isn't the spot Rodrigues wants to be in unless he's going to wall walk here.
Yeah, not
No.
at all. Not with 90 seconds left.
And seeing the position he's in, man, gives you PTSD after seeing what happened to Hunter Boone there. Hopefully he makes a full recovery.
He's stacking him now. That's not a good position. Especially now he can just put all his weight against the cage and just stack him right there.
Yep.
There's nowhere to go.
You know, and we see Rodrigues spinning, trying to look for a leg, look for something to change his position, but DeJesus doing a nice job keeping his center of gravity and keeping down
He's
pressure.
got to get that foot on the stomach, at least try to push off here, but now he's other end.
Good job. Good
North
job.
South here.
DeJesus, yep. Now, what can you do with this position? You know, I mean,
He's got to push off the cage and try to get. He's got to go for it all.
He's got
right here.
both of his feet on the cage, so he
If-
could potentially push off it like they you see him
He
trying
gets right
to.
there. He's got a ball of energy and push.
and go to
Like
a
that,
side,
but
not
see,
just
he's-
straight.
Yeah, you can't go straight on. He's got to go to the left or the right.
Yep.
Now,
Wow.
That was
almost.
almost what we were looking for there.
right back to guard.
But
Which
it-
against the cage like this isn't.
Not good.
He got himself out of an even worse situation, though. Here we go. Diego DeJesus could be closing in on his first championship belt.
Wow, you know what? Great job by both these young men.
Yep.
Very good job.
All
I mean,
right.
I would give that fight to DeJesus. What do you gentlemen say?
Yeah.
I think so. I think Diego DeJesus just claimed the first title of his amateur career.
And I think he did a really nice job keeping the game plan, keeping the path to victory. That's what we talked about. Great job. Great job. He came over, he said, no showboating this time. You know what, though? I really respect that because he understood where he
Exactly.
made the error.
Yep.
You know, so many people, not even just athletes, they lack self-awareness, they lack that self-accountability.
Yep.
You know, so I'm very impressed with this young man. But again, Scott Rodrigues, take nothing from him. He did a great job.
Very, very tactical,
High-level fight.
high-level fight. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not tooting our own horn when we say Cage Wars is where to fight. I think the proof is in the pudding when you watch the product.
And, you know, for those fighters that may feel differently, please come.
Exactly.
We would love to call your fights, having the honor
Open
of
door,
that.
Stop in, say hi.
You know, I mean,
This is, like I said before, on our Facebook page. It's an experience. It's not just you're coming to the fights but you're going to watch high-level fights.
Yes.
You're going to be entertained.
You're getting amazing production value. You're having an elite level venue. You're having elite level athletes.
And again, without the fighters, there is none of this.
No.
There's nothing.
No, if these fighters weren't here putting on these fights at this level.
This is your platform. Show us what you got.
Yes.
So
we're going to bring it up to Mike Falvo for the final decision.
It's up to Mike Falvo.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for the two fighters in our first championship fight of the night? And now, after 3 hard-fought rounds of mixed martial arts action, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges score the fight 30-27. For your winner by unanimous decision and the new USMTA Bantamweight Champion, out of the red corner, DeJesus.